We're here with game one.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
All the typical starts from the game. No one's looking like they're going for any invades anytime soon, but you never know with any of these teams. Could happen any moment.
I will take that pitiful existence you call a life from you.
Minions have spawned.
We have Mordekaiser and Ari for USM protecting the blue buff for their own jungle. In turn, we have the bot lane protecting Jarvan from his blue lane, protecting from any future invades. But we will soon see that minions are arriving and the game will fully begin. Seems Kane started off with the Raptors instead of red buff. That shouldn't slow him down any bit. Ooh, Lux is hit. Lux is already starting off a good start. Hitting her Q first off.
Refresh.
Jarvan nearing the end of his bot side camp. He will begin to start his top side camp, as will Kane. Ari doing some good early work against this Kassadin here. Keeping wave under tower. Not allowing him to get a CS lead on her. That's gonna be good in the late game if she can keep this up. Bot lane seems to be doing pretty good. They have waves pushed. They can get if Lux can get a stun on that Tristana, she might be dead. Good to see Ari placing a ward for potential ganks. It seems as if both junglers have finished all of their rotation. They seem to be looking for any ganks or just waiting for stuff to waiting for any resets. Kane could be looking to go for that scuttle here, as will Jarvan do topside. Jarvan might be looking to gank mid, and Kane could also be potentially looking to gank bottom here. Ooh, close encounter for RMC's bot lane, but Kane looks to be going in. He might get a double kill here. Oh, he misses the skill shot. That's very unfortunate for Kane. He could have easily had one or maybe even both of them. Jarvan looks to be closely coming up behind him, so he might want to be careful here. Kane finally sees Jarvan, but as Kane does, he kills one over the wall, uses the ability. USM seems to tower dive, but that doesn't seem to work. ADC goes in, and Lux seems to also be going in. This is possibly a bad encounter for her, but she flashes out of there. And it looks like she will narrowly escape the Jarvan and the Tristana. While all that was happening, Ari finally got a kill on the Kassadin. Looks to be an early start for her. Mordekaiser putting some good pressure on this Olaf. Kane might be looking to go gank mid, but that control ward based by Katsinen might hinder him a little bit. Ahri has bought a Dark Seal, so she's planning on winning this lane quite convincingly.
Come closer.
Bot lane's getting everything pushed in again. They look to have a convincing lead over RMC's bot lane if they can stay out of gank. If they can stay out of the gank radius of Jarvan. Bot has quite the significant CS lead over our USM's bot has quite the significant bot lead over RMC's. ADC's 20 CS difference. And Ahri might run into Jarvan here. Jarvan places control ward. Katsinen might be roaming down to help Jarvan if he chooses, but Jarvan seems to be going back into his bot side jungle. Kane's looking for an invade on Jarvan's jungle, maybe looking for Jarvan, potentially maybe for a kill, but doesn't see anything and he wants to go back, probably gonna get an item. Katsinen is doing very well here to keep up with CS, especially as he is 1 kill down. Looks like bot's gonna have an engage on the Tristana. Tristana will most likely dive. Lux can get any skill shots off, but the Jhin instead uses his ability, and they almost get a double kill with Seraphine, but she narrowly escapes, and Jarvan was right there just to help her out. Ahri seems to be rotating mid or rotating bot lane, maybe to help with Dragon. Seems not, as she goes back to mid lane for her farm, but. After that encounter in the bot lane, the Jhin has a 150 gold bounty. That's going to be a very good start for USM down on the bot lane. And it seems also as if Mordekaiser also has a slight lead over the Ornn. That could change at any moment though. Kane seems to be trying to solo Dragon. If USM's bot lane can secure something, can secure a kill down on the bot, they might be able to help him. But it seems as if Ahri is going to rotate down the middle, down the bot side river, and potentially help out Kane with secure of Dragon early on. And it seems as if USM will get the first Dragon. Jarvan seems to be rotating top, probably to get Herald. He might try to focus up top lane after he's done with this. Katsinen looks to be going up to help him in the Herald. Same thing as well as Olaf. Olaf returns top lane after helping Jarvan secure Herald. And Jarvan is invading Kane's topside jungle. Looks like he'll be getting his Gromp, and he potentially also might get his blue buff. That could set Kane back quite a bit. Jarvan seems to settle off, and he will leave Kane his blue buff, and he most likely also has Raptors up still. Ari might look to rotate up to top lane, but it seems she's going to come back. Maybe try and get a counter on the Kassadin. Nothing comes of it. Just a couple of pot shots from the both of them. Seems just as even in the top lane as it was when I was last up here, but like I said, top lane can change at any moment.
Feel this.
Ari will looking to get that first plate. Maybe even another kill secure on the Kassadin. Kayn looks to be invading Jarvan's Raptors, and he will do it successfully as Jarvan is bot side occupied by his Grom. Seems as if the bot lane has gotten another kill secure down on Seraphine, and if Tristana stays, they could very well be in for yet another kill. Jarvan is there to see if they do want to dive. That's going to be a bad play for Tristana, and she is going to die because of it. And it's looking like a fed game from USM's bot lane. They will hope to be carrying this into the mid game and late game, hopefully to secure their first win of the series. Jarvan will be looking to take bot side Scuttle. And Jarvan also seems to be rotating up mid, maybe to try and secure a kill on the Ahri. Ahri face checks the bush, but Jarvan cannot hit his skill shot, and they both back off. Jarvan stays in the bush though, with no ward. Ahri does not know where he is. Kayn seems to be coming up through the bot side river. Jarvan jumps over the wall, and he quickly escapes. That would not have been a good play for either of them if Jarvan had stayed. Jhin is back in the bot lane. Kassadin will use his teleport to get back to mid lane without losing any farm. I see the skirmish in the top lane is finally happening. Mordekaiser are working well with the Olaf.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Ooh, another engage from the Tristana. If Lux hits that Q, she might die, but Jhin ults, and it will most likely be another double kill for the bot lane. Ooh, and that is very close for Jhin. He nearly secured another double in the bot lane. Seraphine narrowly avoiding his last ultimate shot. Ahri looks to be rotating mid, maybe to get around the Kassadin, maybe down bot lane. Her and Kayn will look to be invading Jarvan, maybe helping out with the bot side. Seraphine is with Jarvan just to make sure. But it seems as if the second dragon is up, and it seems like USM have all the control right now over it. They will look to get their second dragon of the game, but Jarvan is looking to stop that. Ahri prevents him from immediately jumping in, but Jarvan will jump in anyways. Ahri significant damage on the Jarvan. The Jarvan almost dies. Wonderful kill there from Lux with her ult on Jarvan, and USM will get the second dragon out of this team fight. Jhin looks to get away, hoping to keep his bounty, but that is a tough way to die from Jhin. Nearly escaping this Kassadin. Another close fight in the top lane. And that will be the first kill in the top lane for USM's Mordekaiser. It has been a close fight all throughout the game so far, but top lane gets the first kill. And they have a 6 kill advantage with around a 3.5k gold lead. This is a wonderful start from USM. Arby looking to pick off his Cassidy with a little health. She might do it. She flashes. She charms him. She does not have any abilities left. She tower dives and she gets her second kill on the Cassidy. USM bot lane secures the first turret, and Lux hits her Q on the Tristana and her ult, and Jhin finishes Tristana off with his 7th kill of the game. Jarvan looks to be trying to attempting to gank topside. And he will go for it. He's coming up behind Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser looking to get out of there. Mordekaiser has his flash if he needs it. And it doesn't look like he will. Mordekaiser will get away from this cleanly. Oh, never mind. The Jarvan flashes, and so does the Mordekaiser. Kayn looks to be rotating top if they proceed to tower dive, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Kayn might be able to cut off the Jarvan here if he gets a bit cocky. But Olaf seems to be coming on to help. Kayn might have to relinquish this Herald to RMC as Cassidy also begins to rotate topside. This looks to be another ensuing team fight over Herald. Are looking to pick off anyone that comes by her way. And USM will proceed. It will also get this Herald as RMC is not able to contest with who they had in the top side. Cassidy will look to increase his farm as he currently has a 30 CS lead over the Ahri. And Ahri looks to be rotating bot side, potentially looking for a kill on either the Seraphine or the Tristana, maybe even both. Tristana and Seraphine are late seeing Ahri, but they successfully get away for the moment. Seems as if bot lane and mid have swapped, and it looks to be that bot lane is USM is looking for RMC's first mid turret. They will 100% get this with Herald on it, and that is going to be a 2-turret lead for USM. Kayn looks to be ganking bot, almost catching Seraphine off. Both Seraphine and Tristana dash. Kayn looks to be getting a pick off from the Seraphine here. Tristana will relinquishingly runs away, as that is a smart play from her. Cassidy seems to be counter rotating bot, but Ahri and Kayn are both there. It's a bad decision from Cassidy, and Ahri might not get away from this though. Kayn saves her though. Nice kill on the Cassidy from Kayn. Kayn could potentially look for jump over the wall, and that's what he does. He dashes over the wall to try and get Jarvan. Lux successfully stuns him, and Jhin gets his 9th kill with his ult. This is looking to be a much better game compared to last week's first and second matchup from USM. USM will be looking to get bot's 2nd turret. This is an incredible start. USM has a 12 kill gold lead and nearly a 10k gold lead over RMC. Dragon is up yet again, and USM will hopefully be looking to get their 3rd dragon of the game. Mordekaiser seems to be roaming, looking for someone to pick off, but he finds no one. Olaf is above him, but he does not want to go for that Olaf. Kayn is right next to Dragon. He is securing Scuttle before he does anything else. Also waiting for his team. Cassidy is there. So are Tristana and Seraphine. Ahri is top to block off Cassidy and Jarvan. USM would be looking to quickly kill this dragon, just in case anyone from RMC was looking to steal. And it seems as if there will be no contention from RMC, even though Seraphine and Tristana are there. Seraphine and Tristana are too far under level to contest with the 3-person bot river from USM. USM seem to be pushing mid next after as Mordekaiser seems to splitting with Olaf. Kane splits off and he's looking to get his topside jungle, but USM seems to be pushing mid, might be looking for a pick against the Jarvan. He is below half health. For now, they will settle with mid's second tier turret. Jarvan engages, but the Lux flashes away to save herself, but she cannot escape the Olaf. Ari and the Jhin look to be picking off Olaf, and that's exactly what they do. Jhin ults yet again, but he does not have the range necessary to kill neither Jarvan or Kassadin. Kayn is invading RMC's topside jungle, and while that is happening, USM seem to be looking for their first inhib. USM successfully gets the mid turret, but while that's happening, bot lane has secured their first. RMC secures their first tower of the game in the bot lane. Ari looks to be invading Jarvan's jungle, looking for anything that is still left there. She goes for Gromp. Mordekaiser has waited for Raptors to spawn as he is also invading Jarvan's jungle. Mordekaiser might look to be encircling Olaf. He might get a pick off on this. Olaf's not going to have enough time to kill tower. He's going to have to get around Mordekaiser somehow. Olaf dashes to get away from him, but this is not looking good so far. Mordekaiser ults Olaf, is looking to get the kill there, and it is looking very increasingly likely that Olaf will be dying and giving Mordekaiser his second kill of the game. Mordekaiser is currently 2-0-0 with a 250 gold bounty at. Kayn 3-1. That will be a massive kill for RMC if they are able to pick him off, but they are most likely going to be looking for the Jhin, as he is 10-2-4 with a 400 gold bounty and has single-handedly left RMC's bot lane in ruins. Seraphine and Jarvan look to be attempting to stop the Mordekaiser from split pushing. Olaf will close follow. Kayn gets another kill in RMC's base. Looks to be on the Tristana. Tristana is being the squishy that she is. It doesn't help that the Jhin and Lux have singled a lot of them out from this game. Mordekaiser seems to be getting collapsed upon with the Seraphine, Olaf, and the Jarvan. He might get a kill off here, but he does not. But the Kayn slowly comes in. He gets one kill on the Jarvan. He's looking to get another kill on the Olaf, and he might just tower die for the Seraphine. He will tower die for the Seraphine, and Kayn gets a triple kill in the top lane. USM will most likely be looking to Baron off of this, as RMC will not have any way to contend against this Baron. Maybe not. They could also be looking for Soul here with a 3-dragon lead. USM's total goal lead has now accumulated almost to 12,000, with their total kill lead being 16. Jin still has the most kills, with about 10, but Jarvan and RMC have appeared bot lane to try and contend this, but Lux hits their Q on the Jarvan, ults him, and Jarvan is now dead. And Jin gets another pickoff on the Tristana. Kayn looks to be going in for the Seraphine, but Seraphine dashes. Kayn might just follow her, and it looks to be that Kayn will get another kill on the Seraphine. Only person left alive for RMC is Olaf, but he does not stand a chance contesting against a 4-man dragon. USM might just end the game here. They might not even need to go for the dragon. It looks like they will be ending this first game. Maybe potentially, if they have enough time to get up to the turrets and kill the inhib. Olaf will be teleporting in to desperately try and save this attempt of the end game. Jarvan jumps in for RMC, but has not done anything just yet. Olaf is now here, but Kayn ults him. And USM have secured their first victory of this series. They lead this series 1-0. And we are back for Game 2 of this series. USM will be looking to close this one off 2-0. RMC will be hoping to bounce back after the last game.
30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Cho'Gath for USM for Cho'Gath will be guarding their own red buff to make sure that the Mordekaiser does not attempt to steal. Or sorry, not the Mordekaiser, the Amumu. Both bot lanes will leash for their respective jungle. USM will leash for blue, RMC will leash for red. Not an amazing leash from RMC, but it'll do. Seems to be already getting into a skirmish in the bot lane. That dissolves quickly. Likely in the top lane, skirmishes will have begun already as well. Victor's going to look to avoid that sword from Katarina. At any moment, she can hop onto that sword and deal a lot of burst damage. Viego successfully clearing his bot camp. He will be looking to move on to his top camp now, as will Amumu just shortly. USM's bot lane is already doing another wonderful job, quickly clearing wave and pushing it under tower. Viego might be looking to have an early gank on the top lane. He's swiftly moving up there towards Mordekaiser. He could get this. Mordekaiser is half health. And this looks to be going... USM seems to be going for an early gank. Cho'Gath gets the knock-up, and they will get an early gank on RMC, starting Cho'Gath off very well in the top lane. Amumu never saw it coming, and he is still on his top side camp. Cho'Gath will follow out the wave, and Viego will seem to be attempting to roam mid for another gank, helping on the mid laner. This will be a great start for USM if they are able to hit this. Viego nearly misses the stun, and Katarina gets away. Another early CS lead for the bot lane, already up to 12, already up to 13, sorry, my bad. Amumu might be looking to gank bot lane as they are fairly well pushed up in relation to where Amumu is. Amumu just backs though. Looking to be a close matchup in the mid right now. Either all-in push from the mid lane, from any of the mid laners, could potentially kill either one of them. They have to be they both have to play very safe. Viego looking to finalize his topside jungle. And Amumu is looking to potentially begin his bot side yet again, as it is already up, and Dragon will also be up fairly shortly. Viego might be looking for another gank on the top side. And it's looking like he's going to get it. Mordekaiser's overextended. Cho'Gath hits the knock-up on the Mordekaiser yet again. Viego's going to rush in. Mordekaiser needs to flash, but he doesn't have it. Cho'Gath hits another knock-up, but he is going to go down again. That is now a second kill for the Viger. But Amumu is looking to counter gank mid, but Victor does a wonderful job to prevent that counter gank, killing Katarina in the process, and also getting away from Amumu with just over 100 health left. That is a bad gank from Amumu, but a wonderful job done by the Victor. Bot side seem to have another good push, and Lucian dashes to tower dive the Seraphine, but that results in a trade for the bot lane. But it looks like there might be another trade from the bot lane as Ashe successfully kills the Nami, who is overextended with less than 100 health left in the bot lane. Viego might be looking to go for a counter, get his third kill of the game. It would be a very easy tower dive if he has all the right abilities, and he does. Currently looking for any wards, doesn't see any. Is waiting for Ashe to push up, and he will most likely secure that kill. Ashe looks to be backing though. He might go in. He's gonna go in. He's gonna get this. He dashes and he tower dives the Ashe, and he gets away. He narrowly gets away, surviving with just a little bit over 200 health. Seraphine looking for them though. He needs to back a little bit further than that. He gets away successfully with the Lucian and Nami returning to bot lane. Momo is sitting up top lane, so Cho'Gath needs to be careful here whether he knows he's there or not. And Mumu pops out of the bush in the top lane, and it seems to be unsuccessful for Mumu. He needs to leave fairly soon, or else he's going to lose a lot more. USM seems to be going for the first dragon again. Seraphine and RMC have no idea what's going on. Oh, my apologies. They do have an idea what's going on. Up to no contention, though. They had their jungler up top side, and it was an easy secure from USM's bot lane and jungle. Viego seems to be invading Amumu's bot side jungle, stealing his raptors. Amumu will look to begin his bot side, but he will shortly find that his raptors have already gone. Viego was potentially looking to gank Katarina, but Katarina smartly backed off. She now places a ward in the bush just for any ganks in the future. No scruffs from the top lane so far as of late. Cho'Gath might be looking to get start one. Mordekaiser ults Cho'Gath, but Cho'Gath knocks him up in the ult. Cho'Gath is chunking Mordekaiser up, but Mordekaiser is dodging all of the knockups. It looks like Mordekaiser will tower dive the Cho'Gath. And it looks like the tower will kill the Mordekaiser, and Cho'Gath successfully gets away. I'm not exactly sure what the Mordekaiser was doing there, but that is just a A bad play from the Mordekaiser. Tower diving both. Mordekaiser uses his flat his his dash. Cho'Gath dashes further under tower and successfully avoids Mordekaiser's all of his abilities, all of his autos, and Cho'Gath will successfully get away with a free kill on the Mordekaiser after that play in the top lane. Victor seems to be rotating up top side of river. He might encounter the Amumu. He just will. He will secure topside scuttle for Viego. And they might be looking to get Herald, but Amumu and Mordekaiser will be looking to contend for it. Viego looks to be starting his topside jungle for the second time around. Looks to be another fight happening in the mid lane. It seems like Victor will come out of this victorious, and Victor successfully gets a second kill on the Katarina. He has a 2-kill lead with just about 25 CS lead, and also he's just now gained a 200 gold bounty. It's been fairly tame for the bot lane in terms of skirmishes, but Lucian does have nearly about a 60 CS lead over the Ashe. That cannot be good for RMC. They are needing to turn this around fairly quickly in order to get a win. Seraphine gets the charm off on both the ADC and the support for USM. And it looks like Lucian might get away from this. He dashes, so does the Ashe, but they look to all be escaping, and the bot lane, Lucian surviving just about with 50 health left. That's a nice play from Lucian to get away from there. But another wonderful play, another decent play from the Seraphine, hitting the charm on both the ADC and the support for USM. USM did very well there to walk away without a pick. Victor seems to be dominating this Katarina, almost having about a level and a half XP lead on her, as well as almost a 35 CS lead and a 2-kill lead. USM is up about 3 kills with about a 4k gold lead, and bot lane will be looking to get might be looking to get tower here. There's RMC's bot lane is nowhere to contend. They will get this. They will 100% get this plate, and they might even get the next one. Mumu might be looking to crash on this Victor. He looks to be crashing on the Victor, but Victor knows he's there. Victor's gonna go after him. He's got 3 levels up on him. Nami has successfully hidden away from the bot lane of RMC and seems to get he seems to potshot away half of Seraphine's health. Viego seems to be going for a gank. He might tower dive this again if USM is able to push the wave successfully. Amumu will be looking to counter gank and go bot lane. Seraphine has successfully stunned the Nami, and she narrowly escapes right for now with less than 50 health. But the Ashe has seemed to get both the Nami and the Viego. Amumu arrives just barely too late, but Lucian is still there if he wants to go in for the kill. Lucian currently has about an 80 CS lead over the Ashe with a 2, and is currently down 2 kills to the Ashe. But Lucian does have a 200 kill goal lead, and he is by far in the lead in this bot lane so far. Seems to be another fight happening bot lane. The Mordekaiser will look to finally be getting a kill on this Cho'Gath, and that does happen. That looks to be evening up the top lane for the moment. Victor looks to be getting getting the first tower of the game if he is able to secure all these minion kills. Fortunately, he is not, but the second dragon is up. USM might be looking to go for that, as they did all the other dragons in game 1. Victor will successfully get the first tower of the game, and he will be looking to rotate into bot side jungle to help out a dragon, as will Lucian and Nami. Seraphine and Amumu and Ashe are all there for RMC, but they are too slow to contend for this, and USM will get their second dragon of the game, starting out just like they did in game 1. Nami hits the bubble on the Seraphine and the Ashe, but the Seraphine pulls out another clutch charm and lands it on both the members of the bot lane for USM. RMC successfully picks off the bot lane, and that will surely relieve them of a little bit of help in the bot lane for now. Victor now successfully has about a 45-44 CS lead over the Katarina. 2 kills up on her. This looks to be a fairly convincing lane for Victor. Mordekaiser might be looking to gank this Viego. Viego doesn't even know he's there. Mordekaiser misses the grasp, and Viego looks to be getting away. And he successfully does. Victor looks to be rotating into the jungle, possibly looking for a Mumu. Seraphine looks to be hiding over the wall. Swiftly runs away as she realizes that USM will get the second tower of the game, the first tier tower. Mordekaiser misses that grasp there on the Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath might look to engage on this, as there is no one else top or bot side jungle. Victor nearly secures a third kill against this Katarina, but Katarina narrowly escapes. A Mumu right on her tail to help her. Mordekaiser seems to be returning bot, possibly to intercept Viego and the Victor from taking their second tier tower of the game. Mordekaiser nearly interrupts Viego, but Viego backs just in time. Cho'Gath might be looking to get rid of this tower, and he almost does. Leaves the tower with just a sliver of health left. Mordekaiser chasing him down, but Cho'Gath will be safe for now. Amumu will look to be ganking Cho'Gath. If Cho'Gath is able to see it, he should be able to pick off the Amumu. But Cho'Gath does not see it. Mordekaiser hits the grasp. He ults Cho'Gath in the process. And Cho'Gath might not be able to get away with all the CS, but he does knock up both the Mordekaiser and the Amumu in the process. Cho'Gath does dash to try and get away from the Mordekaiser, but Mordekaiser hits him with his grasp again. Cho'Gath just barely knocks him up before he dies, though. That's going to be another kill for Mordekaiser. He's currently 3-3. Nami looks to be helping out the Victor mid lane, and Victor is going to be looking for this Ashe kill. That's a wonderful kill from the Victor. He's also looking to get the Seraphine. He might get it with the help of Seraphine. He does. That's a double kill for Victor. He now has 4 kills. Mordekaiser seems to be flanking mid to attempt to kill the Victor and the Nami. That would be a humongous kill for the Mordekaiser, but Victor seems to be too strong right now. Viego jumps in on the Mordekaiser. They will kill the Mordekaiser, and they will also be looking for the Amumu. Katarina comes in just late after nearly dying to Lucian. Ashe hits her ult on Cho'Gath, but unfortunately that doesn't do anything worthwhile for the team fight. USM will be looking to get this second tier turret. And Cho'Gath successfully knocks up the Seraphine and the Ashe. USM looks to be going in, they get the Ashe. Viego dashes, he will most likely get this Katarina. He will also get Amumu, but Amumu flashes away. And that is a very successful team fight for USM, successfully killing the Ashe, Seraphine, and the Mordekaiser all in the process. Victor with a massive lead over this Katarina, and same for Lucian and Viego. This is looking to be another great game from USM. Dragon will be spawning shortly, and RMC might not be able to contend for this yet again. USM might get its 7th uncontested dragon of the series. And USM successfully captured their 7th uncontested dragon of the series. That is not good news for RMC. Getting there just ever so slightly not in time. Cho'Gath nearly gets picked, but fortunately for USM, RMC does not see him in the bush. Seraphine successfully hits the charm on Viego, and it seems as if RMC will be looking for a pick off of the Viego, and Katarina successfully gets the shutdown on Viego with the help of Seraphine, Amumu, and Ashe. Next we have the fight up in the top lane between Mordekaiser and the Cho'Gath. Victor might look to go try and rotate up top to help out the Cho'Gath, but Victor instead goes to rotate mid, and Mordekaiser smartly gets out of there. Mordekaiser going with a build that is heavy in magic resist, as there's quite a lot of magic resist, magic damage from USM that he will be blocking. It's going to serve him well in team fights if he is able to get there. Looks to be an ensuing fight mid lane from RMC and USM.
To get your feet wet, swim at your own risk.
Currently in the game, USM have a 5 kill lead, about a 7k gold lead, and have the majority of the CS leads. The only lane that is not leading in CS right now for USM is the top lane. Their top lane is currently down by 20 CS, but that does not seem to be a problem for the Cho'Gath. USM could potentially Baron off of this if they get a successful team fight, but RMC might not even commit. And that looks to be what USM is going for. They're looking for a team fight so they can secure Baron. Nami ults, but Seraphine hits her charm. USM seems to be going in. They seem to be going after the Amumu first. They get the Amumu. Victor almost walks away. He stopwatches, but is unable to get away from the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser could very well get away from this, but the bot lane successfully shuts him down. And that could potentially be a Baron if Ashe and Cho'Gath go back over to the top side of the river. And that looks to be what USM will be starting. They will be looking to Baron off of this wonderful team fight. Amumu is down. This could potentially be close. Amumu might have the time to get there. It seems as if Amumu is not even going for the contest on Baron. RMC finally sees that USM are at Baron, but they have no way to possibly contest this as USM annihilates Baron. Victor looking for another pick-off on the Katarina, maybe even possibly the Amumu, but he looks to be going towards his teammates just in case anything fishy goes on. Mordekaiser seems to be wanting a pick off on the Victor after last team fight. He does not feel very happy about what happened. USM will be looking to take their fourth and final dragon of their soul. If RMC is not quick, they might get their eighth uncontested dragon. RMC does to be looking to show up, but USM is too quick with the dragon, and they will get their soul for the second consecutive game. Mordekaiser does ult, and Katarina gets a kill off on the Nami. Katarina also gets a kill off on the Victor, and Amumu kills the Lucian. And this is not a very good team fight for USM. They will be looking to get away from this with just 3 deaths. That might be a bit of a struggle for the Cho'Gath, but if he can get a pick off on any of them, that will be a wonderful start. Viego comes back in and helps him. And Viego gets a double kill. Viego gets a triple kill. He's looking to get the Seraphine next, maybe then move on to the Mordekaiser. This is a wonderful turnaround for USM. Mordekaiser ults the Viego, hoping to get away from the Seraphine, and it looks as if the Mordekaiser will successfully kill the Viego, but the Viego does get a quad before dying. And Viego is still alive, still fighting the Mordekaiser. He will be looking for the Penta and the Ace. Will Viego get it? Viego gets the ace off on RMC. That is a wonderful turn of events for USM. Going from a 5v2 to one person being alive, getting an ace off of all the members of RMC. What a wonderful play from the Viego. Katarina unfortunately picks off the Lucian, probably pushed too far up, but Viego will be looking to snowball off of this extremely.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Victor will be looking for his third item. It is looking like it is going to be stopwatch. Zanya's probably in help from the Mordekaiser, maybe even the Ashe. Mordekaiser seems to be attempting to get a pick off a mid lane, but there is no one viable there for him to pick off easily.
To get your feet wet.
Cho'Gath, RMC picked off the Cho'Gath with a little bit, but Cho'Gath knocks up 3 members of RMC. And Cho'Gath is looking to kill off his Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser ults someone, and Mordekaiser gets off 2 kills, before narrowly escaping. He looks to be getting away, but Nami and the Victor are chasing him. Viego and Cho'Gath stay mid to help push turret. It looks like Mordekaiser will just narrowly escape, but Cho'Gath and the Viego look to be getting mid inhib and turret. They successfully kill the Ashe and the Katarina. They will be looking to get the first inhib of the game.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They could also potentially push off of this, maybe even get an inhib turret, as three members of RMC are down. Victor and Nami return to RMC's base, and they will be looking to pick off even more people. Viego successfully picks off the Seraphine, and they'll be looking to get this Mordekaiser next. Cho'Gath knocks off the Mumu and the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser is low health. Cho'Gath knocks him up, and Mordekaiser is successfully killed by USM. Cho'Gath next kills the Mumu, and this looks to be another great game from USM. USM will be heading into week 4, 2-1. Cho'Gath gets another kill on the Ashe. Knocks up the Katarina in the process. And USM has successfully won the second and final game of this series. They win this game 2-0, and they will